Principal Sr Christo, Sister Lilly, Father Jose, management of the Holy Family Convent Matriculation School, dear teachers, staff and students, a very good afternoon to all of you. It is indeed a great honor for me to be part of this noble event of charity, Nesakarangal 2019. I am very glad to know that this 3,500 strong school has made it an annual ritual to contribute a huge amount of 10 lakh rupees to those needing medical support in the form of dialysis and expensive medications in the treatment of resistant infections right from the year 2015. I understand that this amount has been generated by the contribution and efforts of the students and the staff of the school, and it is definitely a commendable and exemplary act which all should emulate. To help anyone in any manner is indeed a noble gesture, and one which has to be inculcated in young minds and hearts as yours, especially in a world that tends and trends to be divided by borders and religion. I have been given the request of sharing some good thoughts with you, and I would like to share 3 important thoughts with you which I practice in my daily life. Firstly, I have always believed in one philosophy, which is do good and good comes to you. This is a thought and practice which I have imprinted in my daily actions. And if you keep doing good without expectations, good will always come to you. It need not be from the same person that you do the good to. It may come from other sources. And having said that, all religions teach only goodness and kindness. To quote the Holy Bible, Proverbs 19:17, whoever is generous to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will reward them for what they have done. To quote the Holy Bhagavad Gita 17:20, charity given out of duty without expectation of return at the proper time and place to a worthy person is considered to be in goodness. And to quote the Holy Quran 57:10, those who spend in charity will always be richly rewarded. And recently, I happened to hear a verse which further inspired me. It was a verse which was written by the Tamil sage Tirumular, and I will say it in Tamil. நீங்கள் கடவுளுக்கு ஒன்று செய்தால் உங்களுக்கு கடவுளுக்கு செய்த புண்ணியம் மட்டும் தான் கிடைக்கும். ஆனால் நீங்கள் மனிதர்களுக்கு ஒன்று செய்தால் மனிதர்களுக்கு செய்த அந்த புண்ணியத்தோடு சேர்த்து கடவுளுக்கும் சேர்த்து செய்த புண்ணியம் கிடைக்கும். When we do something or donate directly to the church or temple or mosque, definitely you are directly getting God's grace. But when you give to God's people, you are getting the grace of the God's people, and automatically it translates into serving God, and you get God's grace and blessings too. This is indeed a very insightful perspective, because God receives billions of prayers every second, and He cannot come directly and help people. So He chooses emissaries like you and me, and people to take His role and help others. So always remember, when someone asks for help, never say no, because when you say yes and help someone, it is actually God working through you. So you become God's divine tool or instrument to serve His greater purpose. I also would like to highlight that doing good need not always be equated to giving money. It can also be part of your daily life, in sharing your breakfast, lunch or dinner with your friends, giving away clothes, or it can even be a small act of taking something and giving it to your friend, or it can always be something very easily done as appreciation. This is the second thing which I try to practice in my daily life. We all should make it a practice to appreciate people and anything that someone does. However small it is, you have to learn to appreciate it and give someone a pat. And it will definitely fill your immediate surroundings with happiness, and thus make your own daily living a happy one too. Now coming to the third most important philosophy I practice. In a world which is filled with so much of divisiveness, I have always believed in having only one country and one religion. And I call that country and religion humanity. So, if we try to perceive people around us and across borders as being part of one big world without borders, as a part of humanity, without any form of discrimination, trust me, the world will be the most happiest place to inhabit. After all, if someone in your family needs blood for a surgery or a life-saving procedure, will anybody ask the nationality or religion of that person? So with these three small philosophies of mine, which will make a big difference in daily living, I conclude. Once again, a hearty congratulations to all of you on this noble and continued good deed. And I thank you all for this privileged role. God bless you all. Thank you.